Howdy. Two updates in one day. What do you know? We're going to begin the first session of what we refer to as Two with New, where we get 2 minutes to rant and rave from my friend New. So, without further ado, I shall call New. Calling him now. Hello!
Hello.
You're on the air. Two with New.
Woohoo! Do it better than you know the episode.
That's right. This is the first episode of Two with New. So, if you want me to come up with a topic, I can come up with a topic. The premise of this is we're going to have you rage for 2 minutes about a random topic, yes?
Yes.
Alright, well, I am going to give you the choice between two topics. Ed Hardy t-shirts or bathroom etiquette.
Let's go with the latter.
Alright,
Bathroom etiquette.
let's go.
Well, you have to give me a little more specific agenda than just, hey, bathroom etiquette, go.
Bathroom etiquette, like, people standing next to you in urinals, newspapers being left in public restrooms,
Well, I've been keeping up with your Facebook posts, and I can tell you a couple things here. Number one, finding a newspaper in the stall you are currently going in is actually disgusting. It's something to be looking forward to, okay?
I look forward to it.
You look forward to it. Well, I can tell you that there's at least one, probably more like 3 or 4 other people's dirty-ass hands wiping their own butt and then touching the paper again, and you get a fat guy in there, you push it on a big one, he's got his sweat dripping on it. It's not a good look for you, man. You got all that on your hands, then you're going to be touching your own self. Not a good look.
I wash my
Two
hands.
thumbs down.
I wash my hands.
Yeah, but you're touching yourself in the middle, and you got all this other stuff going on, and no, that's 2 thumbs down for me.
So that's 2 thumbs down.
Gross. And especially if it's like those weird, odd personal sections that they leave behind. You don't know what's going on there.
True.
Now, as far as bathroom etiquette goes when you are urinating, there are a couple things, and it all depends on how many stalls there are there. If you have 2 stalls, clearly you have no choice. So if you see somebody there, it is acceptable and perfectly okay to start peeing next to them there. When it becomes a little more challenging is when you have 3, 4, and 5 stalls. Now, with 3 stalls, and you're the only one that's in there, you must pick a corner stall. You got the left one or the right one. Picking the middle one just means you're a jackass or you want to see some action to your left and right and make it awkward.
Correct.
So, yes.
What about flatulence?
Yeah?
What about flatulence while urinating?
Oh, that's another hot topic I've been asked about before on other shows.
If I had a nickel.
Depends.
If I had a nickel for every time.
I'm going to give that one 2 thumbs down, too. It's never really appropriate, and it can make other people very comfortable. Unless you can go quietly, I would keep it to yourself.
Well, I mean,
when there's other people in the bathroom.
Well, what if you haven't farted that day? You need to release a test fart, right? And it's controlled by the same muscle that you're urinating with. You can't. Sometimes you don't have an option. You're farting whether you like it or not. Would it be reasonable to give someone a pass while they're urinating?
You can have a pass, but the thing is, I'm still going to be a little freaked out if it starts to smell. I'll be a little disturbed.
Yeah,
so,
but smells.
I'm going to exit myself as quickly as possible.
Smell travels like half the speed of, I don't know, anything. It's a slow thing. I mean, you're probably going to be done and out if you're just urinating. Plus, the guy shitting up, the 27 pizzas he had the night before is going to smell more than a fart that someone releases while they're urinating.
Well, that all depends on the degree of stinky functionality that the bathroom has that evening. So on a 1 to 10 scale, if you walk in and it's a 0, it smells like roses in there, that's going to be a lot less acceptable than if you walk in at sweat level orange. It's going to be a lot more alarming to the person next to you if it didn't smell before.
So it's like the DEFCON system, like a good bathroom that just had a good scent released is a DEFCON 5, and then when somebody releases some sort of mild fart, it's DEFCON 4, mild shit DEFCON 3, silent but deadly fart, that's DEFCON 2, and DEFCON 1 there is actually literally shit on the walls.
The DEFCON system works, I can tell you. Now, here's another thing about farting. I mean, it too depends on how bad those farts are that day. Now, if you just came back from Skyline and you're ripping ass that way, I mean, that's going to be, again, a lot less acceptable than if you had a salad the night before. So
now, see, that's not necessarily true, because vegetarians have some of the wickedest farts this side of the Mississippi, and I'm telling you that vegetarian does not necessarily mean that their farts smell like the Pope's.
You've been eating too much cauliflower, Mike.
Now,
too much cauliflower.
Now here's an interesting situation. Okay, so the building I work in, there's literally 10,000 people work in the building that I work in, and there are equally. I would not be surprised if there's 500 bathrooms in this place, right? Now, with and I'm not joking. There's one every 20 feet. It's a huge ass building. So, I had this problem today where I was trying to find a bathroom where nothing was being used. Right? I had an immediate intestinal urge that needed to be released within the next 10 minutes, and I'm going from bathroom to bathroom to bathroom trying to find one, and I actually found one that was at DEFCON 3. And I said, and it had an open stall, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to try for a DEFCON 4.
Yeah, a couple comments on that. The DEFCON system really needs to take into consideration the current existing conditions of the bathroom, because whether I hold it or whether I go depends on the cleanliness of that seat. And I've seen some things that look like, the Hershey factory just had a tornado rip through it. I'm like, no. I don't care how bad I have to go. I'm not going in that.
You have scruples.
Yeah. I'm going to end this here on just a couple final points here, and then my 2 with new is done. One, we're on a very, very big tequila binge a long, long time ago in college, and the next day at work, we had about 6 stalls, and there was only one of them open, and it happened to be in the middle one. My gastrointestinal issues were not pointing south; they were actually going north. And it's very awkward and uncomfortable to have your feet being pointed towards the wall while everyone else's feet are pointing the other way. And of course, people can hear you pulling the trigger and calling on the dinosaurs too. So it is very uncomfortable. So if you're really hungover, fake a sickness and just keep it at home.
Now, the most important question in that is: did you actually thank the toilet bowl when you were done?
I did not thank the toilet bowl. Why would I do that?
You always thank the toilet bowl.
For being there?
Yeah, he's the only one that understands you. He's catching your vomit. How do you feel about that?
No, I don't. I don't thank inanimate objects for things that, collect my puke.
That's a good motto to have. You should make that your Facebook status.
And one final comment. We will pick this up on the next episode with Road Rage.
Road Rage. I had some Road Rage today that I can talk about. All right. 2 with new, everybody. Peace out.